Ready.
All right.
So, our third co-host is not here yet.
We'll be here.
They will be here. Until then, it's me and Fahad.
So you gotta get used to it.
That's right. And in the next 3 to 4 minutes, our third co-host will be in the building. And until then, you don't need to know who it is. You'll find out, okay?
Yeah, that's right. You mind your own business.
That's right. By the way, everyone should know because it's important to know. I'm not going to put the brand out there. You probably could guess what brand this is. But
Hello.
Today's beer is sponsored by Kevin.
By Kevin.
That's right.
That's right. The king of the brew. Hope you watching, bro.
Oh, he'll be watching. He will be watching.
That's for sure.
Welcome to Talk About It, a social commentary podcast for good people heading in better directions where change is always possible. Tonight, we're talking about sports, Miami, knowledge, parents, raves, Seattle hip hop, politics, and journeys. Let's talk about it.
All right.
Fahad, you already know what's going down in the world of the sports.
Oh, it's going down, man. Super Bowl coming up. But I was I was like a little disappointed with like the Pro Bowl. That kind of disappointed me.
Oh, okay.
Which happened like last Sunday, and it was usually like actual football, with like tackles and stuff. But instead, they decided to go with like Disney and stuff and play flag football. Grown men
Disney.
playing flag football.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, Disney and Pro.
In the NFL,
what?
yeah.
In the
Nickelodeon.
NFL, flag football.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because Disney played the NFL, showed the NFL, so did Nickelodeon. So, yeah, it's insane. Grown men playing flag football. I didn't even watch it. I turned it off. Like, what's the point of watching flag football? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't played flag football since I was like in middle school, man. Like,
That is really weird. Flag football.
Yeah, that was the
what
Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl
Yep.
was.
Yeah, that's like the all-star of the NFL. That's insane. All-star game with flag football. Interesting.
I completely agree. Why would... That's... Flag football.
Yeah.
For the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Funny as hell, man. Like, how? Like, what's the point of like watching that shit? Like, what the fuck? That's all I can say is, what the fuck? Like, got up. I was looking forward to that. I went to work, turned on the TV. It's like, oh, at least I'm gonna be entertained Sunday. And then it was just like skills moves, like skills challenge, and the next day it was just like straight flag football.
Flag football.
Yeah, superstars, professionals playing flag football.
Well, I hope that everyone got exactly what they wanted. I hope you've always wanted to see your favorite NFL athletes play flag football.
It sounds funny right there, man. It's silly. Like, I get that they're trying to like entertain the kids, but come on, man. You got grown people over there paying for like to watch that shit.
Is it really entertaining for the kids to watch him be like, oh, he grabbed his flag?
Yeah. The younger, like the middle schoolers, second, third graders, they'll be excited to see something like that. They're like, oh, look. I don't know, but I was disappointed.
I mean, it does sound pretty disappointing. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't pay for a ticket to go into Giants Stadium to watch people play flag football.
Yeah, in Arizona.
In Arizona?
Yeah, the Super Bowl's in Arizona this year. It's hosted by Arizona.
At that point, I'm like, two-hand touch would be better, I would think. I don't know.
But instead, it's like straight flag football. Hey, what the fuck, man? Hey, explain that to me. Like, why would I be entertained with that for like a whole hour watching that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty lame.
Yeah.
Moving on. What else do we got going on in the NFL?
I mean, Sunday's the Super Bowl. You got the Chiefs and the Eagles in Arizona.
And what's the historical thing about this game, Fahad?
Oh, that's easy, man. It's two brothers in the Super Bowl for the first time ever. And there's also the Kelsey brothers, you know? So, yeah, it's like two black quarterbacks for the first time ever in the Super Bowl. That's exciting right there. That's like history right there. And it's Black History Month. Like,
history.
damn.
Ironically, right in February.
Yeah. It's like they set that up. It's just, I don't know, man. What a coincidence, right?
Do you think it's a setup? Is it a setup?
I mean, like the Eagles are good, man. They only lost. They lost once, I think, like once or twice out of the 17 games they played. Like they're tough. Chiefs lost a lot of games, but they still made it.
Wait, how can you lose a lot of games and still make it?
You can you can make up the difference. It's about the win and losses and the draws, and what division you're in. The other team. So there's like 4 teams in each division.
Yeah.
And they look at the points, like the win and loss column, the ties, and if you have more, like if you're on top of that group or you're in second, you automatically have a chance to play in the playoffs.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And the Chiefs they kind of took it around with it. They played against the Bengals. Bengals have good defense. They're not bad, and they beat them. But this team, it's the Eagles, man. This ain't no Bengals. The number one defense. 80 sacks for the season now for the whole team. 80 times dropping the quarterback.
Yeah, damn.
And for a team.
For real?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. So Patrick Mahomes is gonna be running around like he did when he played the Bucks, where he was just running around. They were chasing him around, and he had nobody's best. Oh, he's gonna get locked down. That's for sure. So it's gonna be a great Super Bowl. It might be a shootout. It just might be.
Well, shit.
Yeah, man. You know, kind of excited for that Super Bowl. Kind of thought about taking the day off, and I'm like, nah, it's more fun at work. You know, just take shots and work and enjoy the game and get paid. So
Yeah.
So it's a win-win-win-win situation, you know. So
yeah. Like when I was working at Jimmy's on First, like the one in between both of the stadiums. And the Seahawks were like at the Super Bowl, and they almost got it. But as we know at FPS, Video Sound almost does not count.
The 2-yard fail, 2 yards into the end zone instead of
the Steelers
running
the game again.
No, it was the Patriots.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was the Patriots. Yeah.
So it was like 2 yards, and you got the beast mode. You got Marshawn Lynch that was on his prime. All you had to do is give it to Lynch, and
everyone in there was saying, "Just give it to Lynch. Yeah. Just hand it to Lynch.
Yeah,
we got it. And he tried to pass it.
They did a slant route where like short passes, and they're cutting across to confuse the defense. But all they did is confuse themselves and get intercepted. So
yeah.
And then Pete Carroll blamed it on the offense coordinator. He's like, "Oh, he made that decision for himself. I didn't make it." So that guy got fired, whether he did or not. I'm pretty sure, but nothing goes without the coach's saying. So tell me about that.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that, Fahad.
He pretty much blamed the person under him, you know? And it was like, oh, yeah, this guy is usable. This guy is replaceable. And Pete Carroll still doing the same runs for Seattle. Like, if he keeps doing this, Seattle ain't going to win shit for a minute. Like, you can't always have the run game. You know, you got to get some passing games going. That's why when Geno Smith came in, he was passing. He passed Russell's reception yards. The reception for the season, which was like, I think 390, and Russell was like 381 for Geno, 371 for Russell. So he passed Russell's shit.
Damn.
Yeah, and then Russell went to Denver, choked. First team to be eliminated off the playoffs, choked. And And then guess who got blamed? The head coach of Denver. Bye bye. They cut his head off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting how those politics.
And they paid $250 million
for Russell.
Yeah. For like for 5-year contract. And the man did nothing. His first game he lost to Seattle. That was his first game. Seattle that he played for, he lost to them.
Yeah.
So
who's Seattle's quarterback now then?
Geno Smith. He's a veteran. He's been around. I think it's like seventh or eighth year in the league, and he's been through a lot of teams.
Is he any good?
He's good. Yeah, he got them to the playoffs. They lost the first game in the playoffs to the Niners, but he got them there.
Oh, nice,
and they were winning. Seattle was winning by second half by 17 points. And the next thing I know is Niner touchdown, Niner, and it was done. Went for and then they ended like 17-41. Like they dusted them.
Oh, I hear someone. I hear someone coming up the stairs. Yeah. Could this be our third co-host?
Yeah.
Who has been not here yet? Hey, I think it is. It is. How's it going, Chris?
What's good, dog?
What is good? So when live performance comes on, you're gonna have the mic Fahad has right now.
Oh, you're not live?
No, we're live now. Like,
we already started. We already started with our stuff. We just started talking about sports and stuff. Stuff we could just go back and forth on for a little bit.
Man. Yeah, you know what it is.
But yeah, we're talking about the Super Bowl and how that's looking out. It's historical because it's the first year. You say it, Fam. You say it.
First year that we have like 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl for the first time. So that's gonna be exciting, bro.
It's historic.
Dope. We also have the Kelsey brothers. Don't forget them.
Okay, I'm here.
Am
I sitting here?
Hey, yes, you are
I
right
kind of
there.
Lost my voice a little bit.
That's all good. We need to get a little bit of light on you because it's a little dark for your camera. So let me adjust that real quick.
Yeah, light it up.
And while we go through that, Fahad, why don't you talk about how your mom got you here in the States in the first place? We know you're from Somalia.
Of course, bro. Of course.
So let's talk about that.
Cool. Like, my mom came from like struggling in Somalia to like Arizona, and how that happened was like through the United Nations. And you gotta have a sad story to it, like you gotta sell that shit. Be like, oh shit, your life sucks. Gotta get you out. So for that, my mom was like, she's like, oh, my village got burned, got raped, and all that stuff, And through that, my mom and my dad, with the United Nations help, got to Arizona. And from Arizona, we moved to Minneapolis, and that's where I was born, in Minneapolis. That's pretty much about it.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes, whatever it takes to make it. That's what you gotta do.
Gotta get your destination, man, one way or another.
That's right. And we are here with our 4th co-host. Can you say your name for the audience? Your mic is already right above
perfect.
you, so you are. On a second. Bam. Go on again.
I'm Nay.
Perfect. What do you like to do, Nay?
Cook.
That is true.
Take care of my kid. Shop.
Nice.
I like computer science. I like politics. I like anything. That's kind of nerdy.
That's very awesome. We're going to go over a couple of topics that we previously discussed on the phone and whatnot. So we wanted to talk a little bit about like the educational, either the system or just like the process that goes on here in the U.S. and like what do you think about that? And,
But I think about it from elementary school to high school, It's terrible. You're going to school to learn how to be a worker, learn how to conform to social standards and all of those things. Um, I feel like there could be a lot more money given to teachers to make them want to do their jobs better versus to sports or rebuilding buildings. I went to Roosevelt High School and we had books that were 20 years old. So, but all of the sports teams had the newest equipment.
Yeah, that is true.
And it's the school with the okay, give me water. The it was a school with like in the area with the most kids that came from millionaires.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense for that to be a thing. Also I feel like everything starts at school. Kids learn at school. Most kids only eat at school sometimes. Um, their interactions with adults outside of go to bed, eat your food, do your homework are at school.
Yeah.
So schools should be doing a lot more to find those kids and help them and have a lot more resources allocated to that.
Gotcha.
That makes 100% sense to me. And why we don't do that is a very good question that I feel just doesn't get asked or answered enough. But if you have any, guesses on that, please inform our audience.
People want to line their pockets, you know. If you have a school that gets a $500,000 government fund a year, and you can only spend like administration should not be making more than teachers. Yeah. They don't do more. Teachers are working from literally Monday through Sunday, like every day, grading papers, doing everything, even when they're not on the clock. Going out of their way, home with you. Going out of their way to help students, and administration doesn't even know their names, let alone the students' names. But they're making $200,000 to $120,000 a year, like in that range, while teachers are making $60,000, and they have master's degrees that cost them $120,000 to get.
Right. So, help me in the audience understand why would they pay all that much for these administrative roles that don't seem to do much? Like, what is their real role then? Like, what's all the work they're doing?
I think it's political, honestly. If you look at politics and you look at the way school policies go, I just saw a video yesterday of a teacher telling students literally, if you don't get off your ass and do something, like you're making excuses, you want to blame all of your problems on other people, they fired him for saying that. But there could be a teacher that tells someone something super ridiculous and they have their job for 10 years. Administration doesn't tell students anything. No. So I think it's just like social indoctrination. They're paying them to
No, I mean, that's completely fair. I mean, like, a lot of people that understand the educational system and find ways to make usually a lot more money doing other things than just being a worker, which is what school really does. Just
school is to build workers.
To do.
Pretty much,
And then they choose who they want to make low-level workers. Yeah. Like when I went to Roosevelt, I had a counselor literally tell me, I'll never graduate. I'm never going to go to college. Like, I'm basically going to be nothing in life.
That's some bullshit.
She literally said that to my face. Wow. Like, look at me. Wow. You know what I mean? So I think it's just more like of where your mindset is. And then they know which students to target, like based on how involved your parents are.
Yeah.
They can like say certain things to you that they know is like going to resonate with you because your parents aren't calling or like they're not involved in your education. They don't come to PTA meetings and stuff like that. So,
wow. But still, they have no right to tell you.
Not at all. 100% not. Wow. But it goes back to like me saying, I think it's like social indoctrination because they know their agenda that's passed down through administration, telling the teachers, hey, you can only do these things. And if you want to go outside that scope, you're going to get in trouble.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it is an educational system. And as they say, the system works, but towards what end is pretty evident in the results. Because it's not always about, it's not always about good intentions. It's about good results.
Yeah. And, profitable results.
Yeah.
That's all they care about.
Yes, exactly. If everyone is highly intelligent, who's going to willingly do all the grunt work? at low pay so they can keep their high profit margins and the capitalist system, floating and prosperous for everyone at the top.
Yeah. I just recently learned that the United States has the largest wage gap between the rich and the poor out of any country in the world.
Yeah. And it's very evident. And then they use other, usually more far less wealthier countries to be like, oh, your wages are great.
Yep. Outsource all the work and then,
So the only way to get your life right is to go to private school. So
that's my goal for my
harder.
son.
Yeah, they try harder because they get paid harder.
Right.
And
I say that all the time.
And this is public school, so they're like, oh, it's just a bunch of immigrants. They're probably gonna go nowhere. So why waste your energy on that? So.
Like I was telling my sister, we had a conversation the other day, and I was telling her imagine being a teacher who went to school for all this time.
Yeah.
And you're working with 120 students a day. You got 45 that are failing. Yeah. And only 15 out of that 45, their parents are involved in trying to help that child elevate. Right. You cannot put your time into all 45 of those students. So you're going to have to choose which ones you think are going to be the most successful to pour all of your time into. So there's going to be a bunch of kids that are left behind. But also it starts at home, because if your kid's not getting a good education, their grades aren't good, they're doing extra work, nothing's working. Yeah. I feel like you as a parent, no matter how hard it might be, you got to get them a tutor. You got to move them to a different school.
Got to be involved.
You have exactly. Yes. You have to check in. It has to be a thing on both sides.
And this is a great segue into the next topic about parenthood and the struggles and we're having a little mic issue. There we go. All the struggles and everything that comes with it, and everything it takes to actually be a good parent. And all the big and small things.
I don't know what it takes to be a good parent, but I'm trying to learn.
To me, I think to be a great parent is prepare for the future. Before you decide to have kids or anything, just make sure you're prepared. You don't want to be a headless chicken and just have a kid. Because lately I see kids with kids, and by that I mean high school, 14 with kids.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna get a little light on this.
Yeah.
It's a little dark on that side. And
when I had my kid, I was prepared. He was 100% planned. But I've wanted a kid, and I've planned on that since I was a kid. Thinking I'm gonna grow up one day to be a mom.
I'm gonna have a kid.
Exactly.
The mentality already.
So breaking generational curses, understanding your children. I want my kid to be able to ask me why.
Yeah.
And to question why I'm telling you, and versus me just telling you do it because I said so.
Yeah.
That's not how you mold a proper adult, Exactly. You build rebellious children, they're going to be secretive, all those things. I want him to know that his opinion and his feelings matter, as well as okay, we're learning this together versus I'm telling you what to do. Even if I already know it, we're going to go through it together. Yes. So you understand why I know, how I know, and what you can take from it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's just my point as a parent. Yeah. Also, to make sure he gets into a private school.
Yeah. You got to have heart-to-heart talks with your kids.
Yeah.
Your kids should see you as a parent, but at the same time, it's a best friend, somebody you come up to, tell you whatever they want to, and feel comfortable to tell you, rather than just fear you and just do shit.
I was gonna say one thing is I don't want my son to fear me. I want him to fear disappointing me because I've given him all these advantages to say there's no reason for me to fail.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
that's what it takes. A lot of parents don't involve with their kids. They don't know what their kids are doing at all.
Exactly.
There's some that and sometimes it's not their fault. Maybe they have 2 jobs, 3 jobs,
or it's how you were raised.
Yeah. So you got to provide for the family. For me, my mom was always there because she was a home mom, and my dad was the one that was working hard. He became a truck driver. So instead of having a regular job or going to school,
you just see
he
him
decided to provide. He said, I'm just gonna invest in the future, just in my kids, and for that I'm grateful. And my mom used to check up on me, like, hey, is your homework done? Let me see your homework, because she was a teacher before. So she would check my shit before I go to sleep, or like turn on the TV or play a video game. It's like, let me see, is your homework done? Cool. Is your bed made up? Okay. Like stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Mine was like the complete opposite. I never had a dad. Yeah. Well, my dad left when I was like 7. Oh, so after that, I never had a dad. My mom was always at work, or like, she didn't really like check up on my homework. Okay. She just expected me to do it because I was always such a good student until I got to high school. And then it was wild. Like, I feel like that's everybody. High school is the most important time to be involved in your kids' education, because we feel like adults. Like, we feel like we can do whatever we want. Yeah. Like, if there's no one, well, damn. If there's no one checking up on it, then it's not really like, it's not gonna work out for you. You know, I noticed all the kids that were worse than I was on drugs, everything. Yeah. They had a parent that was consistently like, "What are you doing?" On your ass, exactly. Like, so it doesn't matter what you're doing; you're gonna get that done first. I didn't have that, so I was like doing what I wanted, and then I also wanted to be like in this phase of like, well, I don't have a dad, and my mom is like this, like, so I don't want to listen to you, and I'm doing my own thing. Yeah, and yeah, that's like very detrimental.
It really is.
It is.
I mean, having parents, I mean, it kind of did suck because I barely had freedom unless I did like all my priorities. Like I wasn't able to like go out and go play with my friends unless like everything is done. It's like your chores are done. You took out the trash. You did this and that. Yep. All right, go ahead. You're free to go.
Yeah. I had to like take care of my brother and my sister. So like when my mom was at work or my stepdad was at work, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm making sure they're doing their chores, their homework, getting them up for school, like, stuff like that. So I never really had the chance to go and hang out or go and do things unless I brought them with me.
Okay. So I understand.
Yeah.
And like with my dad, I mean, like he's a good father, but he also had like, because I'm Somalian, our culture is like, he had like 4 wives, so altogether like 37 kids.
Oh my gosh.
But he was there for all his kids. He was there for all of us. Like he
my
never
dad couldn't even manage for 3.
I asked him, I'm like,
shout out to your dad, bro.
I asked him, man, I'm like, bro, how you do it, man? How you do it? And he's like, just drink a lot of water and just focus. I'm like, okay, cool.
That's good advice.
That's good advice, man. Yeah, that's a good talk.
Yeah, that's definitely always good advice. Drink plenty of water, especially if you're a male, because kidney stones are a bitch.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to keep your system clean. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I understand the struggles to that, and it sucks.
It does, and it makes it so much harder to be a parent, because it makes me like hyper vigilant about everything.
Exactly.
Like like I'm just like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? What do I do there? I try to plan ahead so much that when it doesn't go right to my plan, I feel like I failed. Okay. But I think that's just something that comes with being a parent. You're always going to feel like you fail. Yeah. But your kid will show you that you're not.
Yeah.
Like my son, he's 19 months. He knows sign language. Okay. Full that's sentences.
Smart little guy. Okay.
Like he can count. He can do everything. And he's only 19 months.
She is a scientist.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
She figures stuff out.
And you had a little practice before your kid came because of your siblings. Exactly. It's good. It's nice. It's good to hear.
Going on. It's not you. It's my stupid ass wire that I have to replace. I have to replace that wire. That wire isn't done.
It's done.
It's done.
Do you have another one?
It stopped. It stopped. For now.
For now.
For now.
So, like, you're a scientist. Are you, like, working on it? Or, like, planning to take science classes?
My prereqs for nursing school, my end goal is law school.
Okay.
But, they say you need a bachelor's for that.
Okay.
I need a bachelor's.
It's like so much shit you have to go through.
I need a bachelor's degree to sustain me through law school because it's expensive. I don't want to take out loans. I want to pay for it. So
it's like cost you like a couple of grand for sure.
Definitely like
Oh
$100
my
grand.
God.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
Definitely.
I hope it's worth it by the end of the day.
Oh,
yeah.
Man,
but there's free beer provided.
yeah, if you
I
drink.
don't like beer.
Oh,
No
okay.
I feel like that's for men.
It
is.
No worries. No worries.
I mean, like, on my days off, I'll like have a beer, and when I'm at work, because I work at a bar, the Alibi.
I'll take some shots.
Yeah. Oh, I take shots
any day. Like, but I'm not drinking a beer. Like, you can give me some wine.
I don't have wine.
I know.
So like, with my coworkers, we have this thing where like we're cool with the bartenders, and like if I want a shot, they'll give me a shot, and like I'll take a shot, and then sometimes they'll be like, "Hey, you want another shot?" I'm like, "Slow down, bro. I still gotta cook. You know, like just chill."
I might have to come through on at work.
Yeah, and we have one right here too. This location is gonna close because we got robbed like 6 times. Like
Seriously?
6 times. Yeah, break-ins. Like somebody.
Oh, I thought you meant like while you were there. That's my worst fear. Is like
no.
being somewhere and it gets robbed.
No, I'd be stupid. Come rob a pizza joint. I'm like, bro, you stupid. Like, come on, man.
You would be surprised. People that rob things usually don't think about it.
Yeah, but I think it's like a former coworker or something because it don't make sense. Every time they break in, they know how to shut off the alarm like right away. Yeah.
Yeah,
it has to be a former employee or something.
Yeah.
And then we switched the password. They still did it again.
Dude,
it's someone that works there currently.
Yeah.
It's an inside job.
Someone that closes.
So like, I get tips, but like it's every week, so it's every Wednesday. It's about like maybe $150 to $200.
You know how much they scam
My
you by
tips
doing
got
that?
stolen. Like it was because they broke in and took everything. Everybody's tips got stolen. Like they got away with the bank and all the money from the night before that was counted.
Owners, so they don't have to give you your tips.
Something's going on. But like he paid me off his pocket, but still I'm like,
That's
dude,
nice.
like
my old job would have been like, sorry,
that's
your problem.
Bad luck. Oh hell no! Like, all those hours, give my hours back, man.
Right?
That's just So we're gonna sell this location and we're gonna keep downtown because we already have downtown, but we're open for dinner and we're like one day for lunch. I think it's just Thursday. So if we do close this location, we're gonna do 7 days lunch and dinner. So we're gonna have 2 different staffs.
That's
just
cool.
gonna work. Yeah, it's better than here because it's family. We're not making money. It's not doing anything for us. We're getting robbed. Motherfuckers taking.
Yeah, it costs more to keep it open than it does to close it.
Tablets. They're taking all the to-go Uber Eats and all the fucking tablets. Like, what are you gonna do with them tablets, man? Like it's ridiculous. It's dumb. I'm like, it goes directly to them. It's not like I'm like, what? Why?
Oh, it's not internet. It's intranet.
Yeah.
They just don't get it.
It's
ridiculous.
They say
something,
like, hey,
it's got a screen.
I can unlock it.
Yeah.
You know that's why Eco ATM does not accept tablets in Washington State anymore. Because we had so many people stealing tablets and they would go plug it up. You know, like the kiosk you can sell your phone at.
Yeah.
They were using those tablets to hack the kiosk, get it open, and steal all of the phones and everything out of them.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's the world we live in nowadays.
That is the world we live in.
I guess so. But like stealing tablets, that just got me. I'm like, bro, like how desperate you gotta be.
Very. Everyone knows if it's not an iPad, it's like $50.
Yeah, exactly. They're not.
And then like they were like, maybe it's tweakers. I was like, tell me what kind of tweaker will like throw a brick in there, come in, shut off the fucking alarm.
They are so smart. Okay, so I used to go to UUIC on the app.
Yeah. Oh, I know where that's.
And like during lunch and stuff, I would hang out with all of them. Like I knew all of them.
Yeah.
They're very smart. I mean, geniuses even.
Yeah.
They know a lot more than you would expect them to know, and that's why everyone underestimates them. They are very smart.
They are, but I thought about
that are like very keen in their skill of stealing.
Oh, they're in a mission. It's like, I gotta get well.
Very dumb in the big picture, but smart in all the details.
Yeah, and actually, in the bigger picture, if you think about it, if you like drugs and you want drugs, why am I going to pay for somewhere to live when I could just live here for free, spend all my money on the things that I like? get a bunch of money. You know what I mean?
But he's like, you stuck outside, and then you're like,
exactly.
open
But
to a
there's
lot of
some people
shit.
that like that. Think about the people who have homes and they only are home for 2 weeks because they're camping or hiking or going on these expeditions in the woods. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
They like it. You know? You gotta let people do what they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been homeless before, and like
I grew up homeless as a
I
kid.
didn't like
It
that
was
shit.
bad.
I didn't like that shit. I'm like,
Same
I could
here.
never
I'm
choose
like, I have
to do
no
it.
Not
walls.
like
I have
being
no
homeless.
roof
At
over my
all.
shit.
Yeah, winter and anytime it's wet and cold, and that's a lot in Washington.
Especially
it's
growing up here.
bad.
Yeah.
Real
That's
bad.
not fun.
No,
Hey, I don't care if you have a tent or not.
you're out there shivering, bro. Just shivering
way.
out there.
Yeah.
But they've
shit.
become, they got the heaters, the portable heaters.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
got
they getting smart with
The
that shit now.
8-person tents
Yeah.
with like 2 different rooms. Like, I've seen some things.
So, you know, like when you catch the 5 and it gets to the bridge before
Yeah.
it gets to like downtown. I seen this nigga with like a big old tent. He had a flat screen TV and he's playing Xbox and that shit.
Yes.
And I'm like,
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie.
They get
Yeah,
generators. They go to Home Depot and steal like
Yeah.
portable generators and
Yeah.
stuff.
I bought my generator. I bought the shit I had. Because I was on a paid internship. So as soon as that happened, and it was, Fair Start.
I did
Shout
Fair
out to
Start.
Fair Start.
I did Fair Start, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be a barista and you're homeless, hey, they'll pay you to learn how to do that.
I did that through UDYC.
Yeah, I did it through the Orion Center.
I went to finish school at the Orion Center.
Yeah.
After I had to leave UDYC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
UDYC, like they got me my like a starter job, and it was like making boats, like right by Lake
Yeah,
Union.
I know what you're talking. The
Yeah.
maritime thing.
Yeah, and I was like making that shit, and I'm like, ain't that a bitch? I'm like, I'm making a boat. I'm like, I might as well go back to Africa, bro. After the first day I worked there, the second day I was like, fuck that, I got a job. I was like, no, you're not gonna have me.
And
build
then
a
they're
boat for you.
15 hours a week.
Yeah.
Is ridiculous. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
But
So, like-
I mean, it's something for your resume.
But
It
all
is.
together, I made like $1,500 from that shit, and that man's gonna like get double for that boat. And I'm like,
Oh, he's gonna get more than double.
Oh, he's going to get
Yeah.
more than double. Yeah, that's for sure.
I'm like,
It's probably going to sell for like $8,000.
yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
and then I,
And
Got
then he's
myself
going
a
to
job.
market it as like, this was built by homeless that I trained.
yeah,
So
this
if you
I give
buy
back
it,
to the
you're
community.
supporting
That's
them.
what
I
he's
did
gonna
You're
solve.
supporting
Yeah,
them, and then
Where-
they do it, and
Yeah.
then they think, oh, okay, well, this money that I'm paying a little extra for this boat, that's so it can help these homeless people.
yeah, but it's not. It's going
It goes
straight
into
to
the
their
business.
pocket.
It just goes
Yeah.
right into
Yeah.
I did Sawhorse where you build the tiny homes for the
Yeah.
homeless people. Like the
Tiny
ones you
homes?
see over
Yeah,
there.
I've
like,
seen like shows like that. But
Yeah.
I've never done it
we
myself.
actually built those at Sawhorse when I was at UDYC.
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
See, that's helping somebody, but like to look like you're helping somebody, and you're getting all this extra money, and you're just like keeping it.
Yep,
You know, it's just karma's a bitch. Sooner or later, that's just gonna
it is.
turn around on your ass.
But
bite
some
your
people,
red
it doesn't
ass.
catch them soon enough.
Yeah.
They
By the
make
time
it out
they lived
before
it all,
karma got them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or that was your karma, and how would you know?
You wouldn't know.
Exactly.
That's in.
Well, if no one gets you,
Yeah,
if
but,
you got a conscience, that'll get you.
but Seattle is like
Some people don't got it. Though.
the only
Some people
city
don't got a
that-
conscience.
I know that has so much opportunities, but people don't take those opportunities. I
At
see
all.
people choose to be homeless when there's like jobs and
Do you know
things
why?
to get
Because they provide a lot of stuff.
for free. Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah.
think everyone comes here from everywhere?
Yeah.
I
They
saw
call
this
it
thing.
free auto for a reason.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
actually saw a video with my own 2 eyes of DLC bringing people
Yeah.
and dropping them off downtown
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
what they do.
leaving them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I always say, if you can't make it in Seattle, you can't make it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah, it's
You
the
can
easy-
never live
This
anywhere
is the
if you can't make it here.
easiest.
Yeah.
Number one, easiest freaking Seattle
Yeah.
city to make it anywhere from the ground up.
Anywhere.
Exactly.
Anywhere. You could be homeless and then you could be like a manager at Microsoft
Yeah.
in like 4 years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
All
happened.
types of people paying for you to go to school. Like, just for me being a mom that's unmarried,
Yeah.
I have like this education program that pays for anything that I want to do.
Nice.
Like anything that I want to do. I just got
Yeah.
my phlebotomy certification so I can get a job. I'm going to get my CNA certification for free so that I can be a med tech while I'm still in school, which they're also paying for which is like $5,000 a quarter. So
you're smart. You're making moves.
You know?
Yeah. That's really good.
I will be one day, hopefully.
You know, everything is like in due time.
In due time.
Whatever's meant. So this is how I look at life. Whatever's meant for you, you're gonna get because it was meant for you, and if it wasn't meant for you, it wasn't meant for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Way, like I feel like our future is like written, and we're just like living, and we don't know what's coming next or what's coming later.
Absolutely.
It's just like you have a path. You can either go this way or that way.
And I tell my mom, like, in order for the world to be balanced, there has to be people on top. There has to be people on the bottom.
It is
as much as you might want someone, or they might want for themselves from them to move from the bottom, it might not be meant for them because you have to be there in order for someone else to succeed.
Exactly.
Not everyone can do
it.
The universe. You know, exactly. So. It's never going to be balanced. It's never going to be even. There has to be like people on the bottom, people on the top, people in the middle. Like there has to be.
Oh shit. Hopefully I can get to at least the fucking middle. I'll be happy
right?
with that.
I would like that. I would like that. I'm cool with that. And the fact that the top 1%, like, they're like, if you look at how many of them are related, it's a lot of them.
A lot.
Yeah.
Then not only that and the top 1% is like $150,000 a year.
There are some people that make it from the bottom to the top, though.
Yeah.
So my dad is definitely one of those people. Like, we grew up from a poor family, and he made it. He figured out his shit, and after he dealt with all the shit with himself, everything went exactly how it was supposed to be. And now, like, he got like basically a 20-year contract selling. I don't know how much I can disclose on camera, but like he's selling a project to the military. Don't say too much. And
which is probably what I want to do. Yeah, and that's one of my goals is to figure out how to do that. You need special. If you're talking about what I'm talking about, you need special licenses and all those things.
Rich, because like there's a lot of levels of rich
in America. Yeah. Be rich doing that.
Rich to me because I feel like even if you make $1 million, you're not rich.
No. Yeah, no.
You know when COVID happened,
definitely over that
I blew through $30,000. I never thought that I would have that in my hand at one time, and I realized this isn't any money. What is this?
Nothing. You just got.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And even $1 million isn't anything.
Buy a year.
Yeah.
1 year of.
And that's 1 year at minimum wage for $30,000.
Yeah.
In Seattle. Not everywhere else.
Yeah. Keep in mind, Texas is still at like what, 9-something.
Atlanta's $7.
What?
Atlanta.
Oh hell
$7,
no.
$8 an hour.
Atlanta?
Yes. In Georgia, their minimum wage
$7
to $8 an hour.
Productions made in Georgia. How are they? What?
Bro, Minnesota.
You need to pay your workers. I've seen a lot of great content. I know you got money.
Seriously.
But like the key to
all right. Yep. No, you're all good.
The key to success, like my good friend Anthony said, is you gotta conquer yourself first.
That's right.
You gotta talk to your demons. You gotta figure out where you want to go, what you want to do with your shit.
Exactly right. So, the most valuable thing you can give yourself is character development.
There you go.
Character development. Looking at yourself and saying, this is what I like. This is what I don't like.
This is what I don't want.
How do I change shit so I'm not a person I don't like? Because if I don't like me, how is anyone else going to like me?
Exactly. Well, just think about that, people. Just think about that.
Character development, man. That is the most valuable thing you can do for yourself. Yeah. Not everyone is going to make it to 1%. But holy crap, you can get a lot farther just with character development.
Exactly. If you're able to conquer yourself and figure out what your issues is, and you're like, hey, I'm a piece of shit of a person. I got to change myself. Well, what can I do? What makes me better? Like, what's my future going to be like? So, just got to think smart.
It's a big thing. And personal responsibility. Knowing that you are the master of your own destiny.
Oh,
Doesn't matter where you come from.
Yeah.
You choose to do it or not.
Exactly.
It's hard to be poor, and it's even harder to be rich. You just got to choose what hard works for you.
Yeah, but like first you gotta like able to control yourself. Like you gotta deal with yourself. Exactly. Some people don't realize they have issues until it's like too late. And it's like, oh shit.
And you've been trying, wondering why it's not working all this time, and like now you see it. So,
and then by the time you see it, it's like it's too late. You're already downhill. So now you gotta like reinvent yourself and climb back up.
Yeah. Life is not easy. It's not meant to be easy, and that's why I really hate a lot of these stupid woke movies that try to make these characters that are perfect and magically better than people that have
look, Aunt, don't get me started on the woke.
On how they became better than people. Like, oh, they just are. She has magical chi. She's better than everyone. She doesn't even have to hide that she's a woman. The remake of Mulan.
Yeah, the one that annoys me the most is however you feel should be your reality.
Yeah.
I feel I'm a millionaire. Can I be a millionaire?
Hell no.
Are people going to respect me as a millionaire? I feel like I'm a lawyer already. I genuinely do. Ask anyone. Like, I really think like I'm a lawyer and a doctor thanks to Google. Yeah. But like, thanks to Google, and I'm never wrong. That's the crazy. I've diagnosed my own things like 100 times. Okay. Go into the doctor. I'm like, here, this is what's wrong from Google, and they're like, oh yeah, you're right. But like,
Oh yeah.
But am I a doctor? No. Like your feelings, people should not have to tiptoe around that.
No.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, do it.
Exactly.
It's like illusion.
Like, no one else. Yeah.
It's crazy. You're saying, I can't. I have boundaries. Find ways over those obstacles. I can't. Yeah. Not in my world. Change your world.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Stick away all the negative stuff. All the shit that's negative to you. So.
The double standards in society.
Exactly.
Women wanting to be taken care of, but they don't want to take care of. Like it's just like all these different things. Like, yeah,
but like that part we accepted. It is what it is.
But should we?
No, but it's just the way the world is
because
now.
Because if men said, "Hey, I want you as a woman, and I'm not going to take care of you," he wouldn't accept that.
Hell no.
Absolutely not. So it's not fair.
In my culture, like the way we
men take care of everything.
We take care of everything, and they take care of the children and the house.
And even if they get a job, their money is their money.
You never have to even go get a job. Yeah. Like, you'll have all the money that you need to take care of the kids.
I haven't worked since I've had my son. Yeah. Well, since I was like 3 months pregnant because I kept getting sick at work. And then he was just like, stop working. I haven't went back. Yeah. Do I want to? Yeah. Because I'm bored at home.
Exactly.
But even if I do go back to work, I don't plan on paying bills. Like, that's your job. I'm trying to spend my money on me and the kids and vacations, you know? So, yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, but like you gotta. What you're giving in return is not like your money. You're giving in return is like love, compassion, and all that, and showing love to your kids, taking care of the kids. Because while the father is gone working, somebody's got to keep an eye on the kid.
Yeah? Exactly. So, someone has to raise them, teach them all the things, and like I feel like it's the dad's job to tell you
exactly
this is what they need to know. This is how I want it to be, and then you do it.
Yeah, and then like in American culture, they'll be like, "Oh no, that's abuse." I was like, "No, it's not. It's just equal work. We're working together. Yeah. Like as long as we're happy and we're doing it together. Yeah. End of the day, we're not gonna have those little motherfuckers like turn 18 years old still living in the basement. Like hell no."
I've genuinely had friends tell me, I don't know how you stay home. I could never have a man paying my bills. Oh, you guys are living together. I would never have a man on my lease. We're both on the lease, like together. Yeah. You know, like we're doing it
but you
together.
guys are one though. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like,
they don't see most that people part. Don't understand that because they haven't seen it and they haven't had it. But like coming from someone who didn't see it, I always wanted it, so I made sure it happened.
Exactly. Like me paying for everything, that doesn't mean I'm better than you.
Yeah,
I'm paying for it for a reason. I want a future. I'm doing it for a reason. I'm not just doing it.
No, man.
Like the same way I raise your children, I'm not better than you for raising. We're both doing our part.
It's equal. It's 50-50.
You know? And anything that's extra that we do for each other, then that's like bragging points or brownie points. Exactly. But these are fundamental things that we're biologically meant to do.
Normal
you know?
Things.
Yeah.
So my culture is people be like, "Oh my god, you guys are different." I'm like, no.
I see it.
You just don't understand.
What the heck?
Like, you just don't understand. Like, I seen couples. Like, I have friends and they're couples. You know, whenever we go out and drink and shit, Like I see her paying for his stuff, I see him paying for stuff, and I'm like, this that doesn't look good, man.
Yeah.
Like what's up?
And sometimes I might say
married.
Like, oh,
it's the fucked up part.
Like, I mean, if they're married and they have like joint accounts, you guys are both paying for it, no matter whose card's swiped.
Yeah, no,
but like I feel like he should always swipe the card, you know, just for the aesthetic of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but you're out with your friends, and
makes,
your lady's paying for her stuff, and you're paying for your stuff.
Oh,
that looks
not like
sad.
you paying for both.
No,
of you.
I'm talking about him using his card, her using her card, and I'm like, bro, this makes you look bad.
Yeah. It looks like you're just taking care of yourselves next to each other, not together.
Yeah. That's how a lot of people like it, like the whole 50-50 thing.
Like,
I don't want to
like
go
that.
50-50.
So shit like that might as well be like a friend with a benefit.
100.
Exactly.
There's no 100 or it's not real.
Or I feel like not necessarily. I feel like there shouldn't be a limit on it.
No.
Some days it might be 100-100. Some days it might be 90-10. I mean 50-50. Well, some days 90-10. Some days like people
burn out.
Yeah, and like sometimes like you have to pick that slack up. You shouldn't have this expectation of okay, we're gonna go half and half. And this is how it's gonna go. I feel like a man should always do more financially, and the woman do more within the home, and like emotionally.
Yeah,
because men are providers, and if you don't let your man provide for you, you're not gonna
providing
respect him.
Can burn us out, and we'll be fucking drained when we get home. We don't have time.
And then when you come home, do you want to have to like? My wife is coming home 2 hours later than I am from work, and like so.
Yeah.
No, I rather like.
No, that's completely fair. That is completely fair. Like, there's no reason like, oh, we don't have to live in the Stone. That's not living in the Stone Age. That's like being practical.
No, bro, it's called growing up and fucking
energy,
and being an adult.
Yeah, and wanting a relationship that you can be proud of.
Exactly.
Like that is true.
Like if I'm coming home, I don't want my wife to be at work. I'd rather have her be home, just like sit on the couch.
Yeah, because if we're both,
get some.
Yeah.
Nice
we're both drained
meal,
because of work, and like
that'll make it worth it. Like, so what are we?
Where's the love from the kid?
That makes
the kid gonna come from? He's just gonna be like, my parents are here, but not really.
And that's why my goal is to get a job that can pay me full-time money for part-time work.
Exactly.
So I can be home with my son and be home for him.
Work smart.
While he works while he works full-time and like all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Honestly, if you made enough money, I'd prefer not to work at all ever again. I just want to own my own business and tell people what to do. Get my degrees and probably not even use them. Just have them because I want them.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever's clever.
What you need to do is like Michael Jordan. You seen him with the Jordans? Every brother's wearing except him. He wearing flip-flops and stuff.
Yeah.
He's not wearing his own brand. Somebody else is wearing his own brand.
And he's wearing someone else's.
Yeah.
Or maybe even nothing.
No.
Because he's so rich, he might not even need
No, he be putting out like Reeboks and all the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
And like...
And I've noticed that. Look at how Jeff Bezos dresses. Yeah. Freaking Bill Gates.
Yeah.
When do you see that? Like, they might have like a really nice like designer outfit or a few pieces that they never pull out, but overall, they're not spending all of their money on those things.
No. You don't get rich by spending all your wealth. You get rich by knowing how to save.
Exactly.
How to use money to invest to get more money and cycle that.
When I fight,
know when to cut it when it's a bad cycle.
I fight to save 3 cents because my 3 pennies are going to be used somewhere else that are eventually going to save me 3 more pennies.
That's right.
They add up. What did they say? Count the dollars, or no, count the pennies. The dollars will watch themselves. So you don't have to worry about the big.
That's a new one. I never heard. Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a real good one. Parenthood, man. That shit is priceless. It's not something that you want to skip out on.
At all. I mean, it's amazing. I've never, like, in my life done anything that I felt more fulfilled by, and knowing it's going to continue to fulfill me the older he gets and the more he learns. It's amazing.
That is awesome. I cannot wait to join that club and have my own little one. But first, I do want to handle my financial situation first. And luckily, I have gone through everything and decided everything that was ultimately immature and stupid about me that I was avoiding. I quit weed. I stopped running from all my problems, and I faced it head on. And I dealt with all my issues that I had with my dad. And it turned out they were more in my head than anything. And now he's helping me to become financially secure. And he showed me a much, much better method than I was doing, which was having 4 jobs and not even making more than $2,000 a month.
And I always say, if you need more than one job, you're not doing it right. You know, because if you can have one job that'll pay you as much as 5 jobs, if you do it the right way. Like, you don't want to overwork yourself for other people.
Yeah.
You have to, no matter how hard it is, you have to put yourself in the best situation. Even if you're a business owner, set yourself up to be the best employee you can, because you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. And he showed me a way that I can be making double my income easily, bare minimum, working 4 hours a day compared to what I was doing before. Just doing that 5 days a week. I still have weekends and everything. And if I want to work more than 4 hours, then I won't be making far more than $5,000 a month, which is plenty.
That's cool.
I work like 12 hours, 5 days, and it's like $1,500.
Don't ignore your family
every 2 weeks. Like, it's $1,500 every 2 weeks, so that's $3,000. So I'm good. Like, I don't need a second job. I don't need a third job. So.
Right. That's how it should be.
And I'm gonna get a raise, so it's obviously gonna be more and more and more. And that's the plan.
That's why I advocate for finding someone that you can be with. Because think about it, if you make $50,000, that's $100,000 a year versus you being alone, or just dating people and your income is not put together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you want to get somewhere in life. You don't want just like.
It's dangerous going alone.
Exactly, it is, and it's sad. It's very sad, but sometimes it's a little more sad going with someone because you have to deal with like those things and work through it and be like mature enough to say, okay, we're gonna like work this out or we're not.
You have to be able to face problems. There's never gonna be a life where you have no problems.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why like I tell my friends to think of marriage or relationships as like a business. If we were to open a business together and I got mad at you, am I just gonna close that business? No. We're going to figure out how to work it out. So, like, if you have kids together, your kids are your business.
Those are
even
your
if
biggest
you guys
assets to
love
your
comes and goes, but money, you know what I mean? Like, whether it's there or not, you guys will figure that out. And that's the foundation of everything. Because even if you're happy or you're not happy, are your kids going to be taken care of? So, yeah. It's
I would have abandoned my kids.
Absolutely
Hell
not.
No. That's not even an option.
No. I don't get how people don't miss their kids. My son goes to daycare and like I feel like I'm dying. I miss him so much.
Yeah, but like in order to find that right person, you're gonna like
hold on one second. Yeah.
Run into like a couple of walls. Like a couple of walls.
I feel it. I mean, there's always going to be
You're not going to find the right girl, like, right away.
It's going
to be a few people. It's going to be a few people in your life.
Maybe a lot of people the way that society is going right now.
And then you end up with the right person.
Yeah. But you just have to find what works for you. Like, what are you willing to deal with and what are you not?
Exactly.
What can you settle for and what can you not? Like, because I feel like women are becoming more like men.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to be like us to say, okay, well, damn. He has all these things going on, but I love him. It's going to be the same for you guys in like 10 years, you know?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I have friends that like put up with a lot of bullshit, but she's pretty. I'm like, but you're dying.
And looks fade.
Yeah.
She's pretty now, but 20 years from now when she has your kids,
exactly.
You guys got to like raise your grandkids together. What's more important,
isn't forever,
her beauty or like her brains and her ability to take care of you and like
the body ages, you know, shit happens.
Exactly.
That or like somebody marries somebody because they're pretty but they don't get along, and then now your kid's got a stepdad that's like taking care of them. You don't even know the man.
I had a stepdad. Him and my mom just broke up recently, and he doesn't talk to us anymore.
That's some fucked up shit.
But I've known him since I was 9.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Like that relation ended, you know? Like that ended cool. But like you got to know these kids like they're your kids. You can't just like straight up be like, oh yeah, since I'm not seeing your mom, no point of talking to you.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, every time I see you, I see your mom. know, like some shit like that. It's dumb.
It's ridiculous.
It's dumb.
And that's why I say, like, no matter what it is, like, you have to try to work it out, because it's like more than like love and all those things. You don't quit anything. You know what I mean? And being a parent, you can't quit that. Being a family, you can't just quit that.
You can't quit that
because it's gonna affect your kids.
Yeah,
in the long run.
You brought a life into this world. Why did you bring the life into this world if you're not gonna like guide it?
And kids without like a mom or a dad, like if you just have one of like whichever one it is, that does a lot. That's why there's statistics for a reason.
Exactly.
Like anyone can become anything, but you want to like make it the less likely that you can.
Yeah.
Because even if you're like leaving this person that like maybe a little bit bad, as long as like they're not abusive or anything, but like a little bit bad versus like going through 10 people to find that one. You know what I mean? And like, your kid is watching that.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Next thing you know, you got like 4 different baby mamas. Yeah, what happened? Still looking for the right one, bro. Like what?
Like, hold on, wait a second. Like, what is the right one gonna get that they didn't?
Yeah, so I'm like, so you tried 5 times.
And it didn't work out. Like, I think that's a big thing. I keep like they always go like, okay, I can't find a good man or I can't find a good woman. Like, I think it's just you.
Yeah.
Because there's no way 10, 15 people in a lifetime and they're all bad.
No.
Like, I mean, where are you finding them?
People have flaws. You know?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
1 or 2 flaws. Yeah. That's cool.
So like, where are you finding them, or like, who are you choosing? Because it's you.
Exactly.
At that point, you're the only common denominator out of all of these bad instances. Yeah, you know,
it's your fault. Okay. All right.
That's why I say, like, the most important thing you can do is character development. Because the better character you are, the more people you can be with. Not I mean like at once, but I mean the more people you can potentially be with. Yeah. And also, don't pass people up for like superficial or shallow reasons.
No, just don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah. Like if you're gonna get to know somebody, really get to know them. You know.
I mean, if you get a gut feeling though,
yeah. Oh yeah, there is
judge
that feeling sometimes.
Like,
like, oh,
you know,
shit.
Like you look at someone and you're just like, no. Yeah, like, it's a no.
I see some shit behind you.
You'll know when you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it does help to verify.
But another thing that's crazy about my culture is like sometimes your parents will actually go like look for a girl for you. Like she's gonna have like her own set of rules, and it's like, oh, if you can follow all these, you can marry my son.
Yeah.
And that's how my mom and my dad got married, and it's been married.
And I've heard like a lot of people that have been through that say, when I first met them, I didn't love them, but I learned to love them.
That's what I mean.
And like, you know
the person.
Yeah, like, you know, like if you have a friend and you guys spend too much, like of the opposite sex, you guys spend too much time together. Yeah. You guys talk too much. Like you might in your head start to question, like, do I like this person? I think it's that way. Like if you have an arranged marriage, you guys live together, you're together, you guys are going to learn to love each other.
Yeah.
And like your families know what you need and what you want based on how you were raised. Would I personally do that for my son? No. But I have like a plan on training him to pick out the kind of girl I want him to have.
Girls, yeah. Give him,
you know?
Give him game, you know, be like this and that.
He's only one and I tell him now.
Oh shit.
You know?
Hey, might as well start early.
Right? No, that makes sense.
It'll be in your subconscious.
This is why I really wish I had more time spent with my mom. I did not get that opportunity at all.
Oh man!
Because my parents did not. They got married at 18, and they both had flaws, and they both didn't. Things didn't go well, and. Long story short, I did not get to see my mom for like 10-year periods at a time. And it was very, very detrimental to my character development growing up. I was very weird as hell. And it's pretty obvious why. I didn't have a mom in my life. And then when my dad tried to take care of me and my brother, we were all messed up because, the balance was very off. And he was working the whole time, and then he would come home, and like we were like 2 and 3, and destroying his electronic equipment and doing all these things. And he didn't know how to handle it, so I was mostly raised by my grandparents, and that was pretty stable. They fight a lot, but they never once were like going to quit. They were never about quitting.
Oh, and they were like together?
Yeah.
That's
They
nice.
they were together the whole time. And they still argue with each other. They still don't quite like each other, but at the end of the day, they take care of each other, and clearly they do love that they met and had their kids and did all of that.
See, yes,
But that goes back to what I'm saying about, like, you know, it's
something like that.
Yeah, like where you guys know, like, okay, I committed to this person, I'm gonna do it. Like, you're not gonna like each other all the time. You're gonna fight. Like, it's gonna be like, damn, I hate this person sometimes, but that's still your person. Like, you know, that's cool. Because, like, I never knew my dad's parents. I've met my dad's mom. Well, I had met her twice before she died. And then my mom's mom, like, I have my grandma, but my grandpa, I barely knew him and saw him like a few times in my life. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I had to figure out myself a lot later in life, unfortunately, like mostly in my mid to late 20s, unfortunately. But I've been doing a lot of rapid as I possibly can, character development and just facing as many problems and things that make me feel uncomfortable that I know I need to address. And yeah, like just one of the things that's always just like it still bothers me sometimes is like hearing that other people's experiences about having their mom show them these things, because I never even had that kind of opportunity. And so there's some more character development I need to work on. So I'm gonna try and do that as fast as I can, honestly, because I don't have too much time.
You got a lot.
Time
But,
flies.
yeah.
I'm like 28. I'm gonna be 29 at the end of this year.
That's not
You know.
I mean, before you have kids, you might like, you know, if you're talking on that aspect, but like, you know,
yeah, like I'm very late in the game, but I do want to have kids by the time in my early 30s, preferably. I just need to find the right person that can help me, honestly, with my character development, because that's really what I need the most help with.
Just remember that Torres was behind on the race, but he
caught up and won in the end.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see what happens. So I'm just going to keep working. As soon as my financials are in the right spot, which won't be too long, I'm thinking probably April to May, given the progress I'm making so far and the plan I have so far. I should be totally fine, and I should totally be in the bachelor realm at that point. No way. It's supposed to be like at least 25. But you know what?
Actually, a man doesn't reach his prime until like his 30s. Yeah. You're still going to have a lot of options, so don't count it out.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm positive a lot
Everyone
of people
loves older men.
Yeah, but there's a lot of women that have already had, you know, their kids and stuff. And
then
it's
find
like
younger ones.
I'm not into the idea of grooming.
Not grooming.
No.
Obviously, I would never advocate. If she's not legally allowed to drink,
if you're 30 and
don't
she's
talk
25,
to her.
that works.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Even if you're like 37, she's 25. That's still cool.
We're not telling you, like, get a 17.
I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22
They're
and
not
older.
even mature yet.
Yeah.
25 and older.
I don't want to even girl that's like 21 right now.
Absolutely not.
No.
But I remember when I was 21.
She's still going to be in the
I'm
bar
24 and I'm
phase,
still
she's going to be in the
I have no idea.
I mean, unless she's particularly very mature, or she just doesn't drink much, or she's never been into, like, there are always special cases and stuff, but like, I want someone that's mature enough that can help me with character development, because otherwise they're just gonna be like, oh, this guy, he's lame. He wants to like work on all these things I don't care about. I want to go out and party. I want to go and have fun. I want to enjoy my 20s before they're gone.
But you don't want a woman that's so mature where she's like, he's trying to work on these and I need some.
Oh yeah, she's
now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's something like you should work on and then find her versus having her help you, because with the little things she can help you, but like as a woman, like and an
I
adult,
feel like I need a
like,
woman's help with like a lot of these things because like I'm too old to be asking my mom for all this stuff, and she's
There's
in
female-
Texas.
there's female
Nah,
people
it'll be-
everywhere.
Bro,
Friends.
you know what? Nah,
You know?
Your mom gonna be like, "What? You want me
Yeah.
to answer this now?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But no, definitely you need. That's what women are for. Like we're supposed to answer all the questions you can't, and you guys fix all the things we can't. So we have. All
You also
the
gotta
answers.
have like
you know,
a woman that's a friend too. Right?
that is true.
works.
She has to be your friend first.
yeah. That's
So like
the
my
best- that's
my
the best
coworker,
situation for me,
she
is to have a
she's
friend
bi.
first.
and she's dating my other coworker that used to work with us. And like, so when I would like pick up a girl or something, she'll like be my wing girl and help me out, and she'll be like this and that. Oh, I know her. This is what she likes. And I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
yeah. And from there, we just became friends. And I'm like, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, find a friend maybe that can help you do that. Like my best friend, we talk about everything. We've been friends since I was 13 years old. He came here, DJ. You met him.
Yeah.
That's my best friend. Like I love him. Like we talk about everything. If he needs anything, like he wants to talk about anything, he calls me, and then I tell him, okay, go do this. Because you always need a woman's point of view, but you may or may not want it to be your woman that you're getting the point of view from.
Really?
You know?
Because she might use that against you. 'Cause
Yeah,
she's,
exactly.
Like, teaching you that shit.
Or like in the back of our head, we're like, okay, how is he gonna do this?
Yeah.
How is he like he's feeling this way? And like it just puts more on your woman. It might make her feel differently about you. Whether it's
Oh.
her intention or not, like some people are like that. Like
She gonna,
You know?
she gonna be thinking, oh, am I helping him get another woman? What's
yeah.
the deal with all
You
these
know?
questions? Like,
That
So it's
kinda
difficult.
makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
so
We
have
overthink a
different
lot.
friends,
A
right?
lot. So if you ask us one thing, you're like, hey, this happened, and it has nothing to do with us, and we'll talk to you about it. Maybe 2 days later, you're thinking, okay, was there a part of that was about me? Or like, how is this going to affect him in the future? Like, is he man enough to do this? Or things like that. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with so many people not having male figures in their life, we have this idea in our head of what a man is supposed to be. And then when you're vulnerable, it's just like weird. As much as we'll comfort you guys and say it's not, in our head it's still weird.
Yeah.
No, I
I
agree.
mean, there's this and there's like shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that's
No, I mean that makes sense. Shit. I need to make more friends.
Definitely.
I'm telling you, bro. Having a female friend helps a lot of shit.
It does.
Like that's what I do with my.
But a
coworkers.
genuine female friend. Not we're like, oh, we both like have feelings for each other. We had sex one time.
No.
But like a friend that you have a friend, like it's your friend and you guys don't even think about that.
So
It's
like,
just your friend.
I have this
Yeah.
one rule, right? Like at work, like I was like, I ain't gonna date no coworker just in case it goes wrong. Gotta deal with your ass every day. So you know, like I straight up told him, I was like, I'm here just to work. I'm not dating no coworkers, but I am here to have friends. And so like, we're all friends. And then like our bartender, she's like, I think she's like 45. She still looks hot. I'm not gonna lie. She's cool, but she used to be a stripper like across the street from where we work at.
Really?
Yeah.
She came in for lunch
Yeah.
one day and it was like, hey, you want to work here?
Yeah, just like that. And then she started working bartending, and like she'll be having her hot friends, and she like hooks it up. She's like, "Oh, this is my coworker right here. You guys should talk." And like she actually works with us, and I'm like, see, I need a friend like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. So just make friends, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's
I have
what
to
I
make
need do.
friends. I have no friends. I have one friend. Well, two, if you include DJ. But he doesn't hang out with me because he gets off work and goes home and goes
I
to
don't
sleep.
know, like we're kind of friends.
Yeah, we're
We're
friends. I love Ant.
Yeah.
I tell them all the time, like, that's my guy. You know? He's cool. He's cool people.
I try my best.
You don't even
Yeah.
have to try. You're so nonchalant. Like, I just love it. You're just chill. You're like, whatever.
So when me and him like first met was when I was like stuck outside, and I only had like $20 in my pocket, and I didn't know nobody in Seattle. So that's when I was like, I used to smoke with him. So we had like a couple of smoke spots. We named and shit.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
hanging out, and then it took me like a month, and then after that month, I got a job and got a spot, and then he ended up getting a spot, and then now we're like, life is funny, bro.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes. And I was like, when was it? Like 2014, 2015?
That was like
13?
oh yeah, Mike.
Like that, man.
No, Mike.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, that was like that must have been like 2016, I think.
yeah.
2016.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And then we're still friends, and it's like 23 now, going to 24.
That's dope.
Yeah. But yeah, like there's one smoking spot because like we would smoke with several people, but like a lot of them went pitching.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So whenever that was the case, me and Papa would be like, "Yeah, this isn't it. Okay, you want to meet at Dr. V?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Like being stuck out there, and then like none of them have money, so they'll just come and just.
There's
smoke
those people
our
who
shit.
come
and follow
and
you,
never leave,
just follow you,
and you'll be like,
move,
"Okay, I'm leaving," and they're still going. Yeah.
That's that shit. And I was like, yo, we gotta switch spots, but I was like, fuck this. I was like, I'm not trying to get sick or anything, but fuck this.
And I hate smoking with people. I hate matching because I just don't like germs.
Okay.
And like I don't like people very much.
That makes sense. I mean, you never know, especially on the street, like what their deal is.
Yeah, you don't know.
Like, they could be having all sorts of issues and be just like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything because then they'll feel weird.
No, yeah, they'll feel weird, you know.
And they can have like anything from like herpes to some other crazy shit.
And my brain races. Like I overthink everything. So in my head, I'm gonna get hepatitis. Tuberculosis or something.
It's completely possible. My fear was herpes because like it's so easy. You wouldn't even know if it's under their bottom lip or something, and they're
even
bleeding,
being a kid.
And then they freaking pass
I used to not share like lip gloss and stuff with people like they always did. My mom taught me like if you're gonna borrow something from someone, wipe it off.
Yeah.
And like put it on your finger. Don't put it directly on your lip.
Yeah.
And so that's.
No, so that's what I would do. Like grab it right here, put it at the edge. So I have
like your finger like this.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I wouldn't even touch my
just
fingers.
like that. Like yeah.
Like trying hard.
And then people would get it back like, why is it pinched up like that? Like, That's super.
Yeah, but like the U district is the only spot that I know. As soon as like people will smell weed from far
and come up and
I don't know, like how do you know I'm here? Yeah, I'm like, how do you know I'm here,
good.
bro?
Yeah. But yeah, there was this one spot that they wouldn't go to so much, and it had DR and then VE, and we were like, yeah, you want to go to Dr. V?
Yeah. That's the only spot we can smoke in peace, just me and him.
Yeah.
To smoke a blunt, because there's like 20 people. I was like, it's just a blunt. Like, damn.
There was nowhere except like by my mom's house, maybe. At his mom's house, we just smoke in the house. But my mom, she used to be crazy about that. Like, no, you can't smoke in the house.
Yeah.
Like, we come in smelling like weed. She's like, go outside. Like,
oh man,
you guys smell like weed.
I struggle with that. Like with my mom.
My grandparents were the same way.
I started smoking when I was like 9, almost going to 10, because my older brothers be in the basement, chiefing and shit.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah. So I'm like, I want to be just like them. You know, I'm like, yeah. So, like, they would leave the roach, and then I'll light it and just mimic what they were doing, but actually get fucking high.
Me and my cousin did that with cigarettes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I remember my first time, like, got high as fuck. I opened the fridge, trying to get some food, but I'm so fucking high, I don't know what I want. So I'm like this, like, leaning on the fridge, just staring, like, what should I have? And my mom comes and just smacks me in the back of the head. I was like, oh, shit. She was like, what are you doing? I was like, trying to get some food. She was like, why are you staring so long? And she looks at my eyes. They're like, why are they red? And then she smells my fingers. And
Damn.
Because, you know, the roach is like, even if you watch, it'll still be there. Yeah. And then I done it a couple of times. And she gave me an ass whip. And then after that, she's like, I'm done. Go ahead.
My mom found out I was smoking, took me to Lakeside on East Lake Avenue to rehab and asked them to put me in inpatient rehab because I smoked weed.
Oh, come on, bro. That's over it. Right there.
Her and my grandma.
I was in the same boat. They put me in rehab for fucking weed. And, like, the first thing that happened the first day was like, there's, the counselor person in there. She had to go use the bathroom. So as soon as she went out, like, everyone was just like huddled up next to me. It's like, yeah, just fake it till you make it, man.
That's what happened. The first time, so that time I talked my mom out of it. I cried. I'm like, I don't need to be in rehab. Blah blah blah. They left me alone. This was like when I was like 15, like freshman year. Yeah. The first time I ever got caught with weed, I wasn't even smoking weed. I brought the weed for someone else, and I got caught in 7th grade.
Shit.
And then I got expelled. So my school made me go to these like drug and alcohol classes to come back. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't smoke. I don't do any of this stuff. Like, and I'm just in the class, and they're like, yeah, we do this all the time. And I'm like, no, that's not me. Everyone automatically thinks you're lying. You're telling the truth.
No, yeah. And I was just like, dude, I just smoke weed every once in a while because, like, my shit is pretty, like, my life is lame and I don't know what to do about it. And, like, I don't even want to talk to about it at home.
Now.
And, like, they're all like, no, you're in here, so that means you're smoking every day, all the time, and you're stealing to do it.
Oh my gosh. No. You were a crackhead.
I mean, that's what crack leads to. No, bro, like, I never had to steal. Fuck that. Fuck stealing.
There's a bunch of money around
for free. I just grab my grandpa's
no matter what you have to do.
And just start asking, bro. Hey, you want mo?
I have aunties, bro.
You can literally, we can go outside right now, dressed like this, and ask people for money. They will give it to us, like.
Yeah, in Seattle.
In Seattle.
I was in Spanaway, and I was just like, I gotta work for it. So I would just go around the neighborhood and do stuff, and like sometimes I would like put the lawnmower too short, and I would just fuck up there. But they'll still pay me because I was like 14.
When I was little, I had a scam though, and my scam was I have a bunch of aunties, so I'll go to each one. She was like, "What are you doing today?" I was like, "I'm just gonna go play basketball, but I'm hungry, but I don't have no money." And she'll like give me a 20, and get like another 10, 20 from the rest of them, and they won't even know it. Now I got money to get weed, food. And I legally got it. I didn't do anything.
Right. That's one thing. I wish I had a big family like that. Like, I have 2 uncles. One of them died, so I only have one now. And then, like, that's it.
That's it? Oh, man.
And a cousin. And then, like, my nieces and nephews, but they're babies. And yeah.
That's what I did when I was a kid. And then as I grew up, I told them, I was like, that's what I did. And I was like, you clever little bastard. But I was like, at least I'm telling you now.
When you grow up and you tell them, like I tell my mom all the time, like, oh, I did this. You can't do anything to me now.
Do you do? Whoop my ass
and
now?
Their faces are like, hold on, wait, what?
Yeah, just shocked. They're like, all these years? Yeah. Like, it felt good, just to be honest. And I was...
It does, because it eats you up inside, even though you were a kid.
Like,
and, like,
guilt is heavy burden.
It's bad.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I did. They're like, damn. They're like, you even played it off perfect. I was like, oh, it worked. So it was luck, baby.
We figured it out, because I always say, like, I learned to ask my mom for things when she was asleep.
Yeah.
And then she wouldn't remember then.
She'd always tell me, yeah. If you ask her twice, she'll say yeah.
So she could go back to sleep.
Yeah. And like even to this day now, like I'll call her and ask her something while she's like, don't call me and ask me anything while I'm sleeping. And I'm like, oh, okay.
But my mom was awesome. If I wanted money, like I would say I want money, and she won't ask me what I wanted for.
Really?
She would just give me money.
Hey, when's Chris coming back?
Yeah, we passed more than our shit.
Yeah.
We passed, like, usually do an hour. Look at that.
Yeah, we're at the 120. I've been just kind of trying to be
chilling,
patient,
having fun
and stuff. But like, and I got like a couple topics to talk about.
Oh, you wanted him to perform?
Yeah, the live performance with him and Hood Chucky.
I'll be back. I'm gonna call.
All right, no worries. I'm gonna go over just a couple of my topics while we're waiting on that.
Go.
And here we go.
Here we go, yeah. Here we go, yeah.
There we go. All right. So this week.
Einfach easy.
Oh yeah. This week.
Oh shit.
This week, I did a couple things. Well, actually, one of this was last week, but we'll get to that. this week I shot a rave, and it was cool. I've never gone to a huge, big rave before, and holy shit, this shit turned up so crazy. It was really, really cool. It was called the Lighting. No, not the Light. The Lightning After. And it was a huge party, and it went from like 25% capacity to like after midnight it went to over 100%, and we had to kick out a small crowd outside, and it was huge, and the light shows were amazing. And I'm going to pull up a little
video
of that.
video covered right now.
Yeah. Oop, mute that. Oop.
No, hell no.
Not
Let's
that
do that
one.
one.
No, we're not doing
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we're
I
not
have to
doing
say, what the fuck, man?
Nah, man, I got you. I got you. Let me get this going. Turn this off for a second. And then you'll be able to see what the deal is in a second. Just hold on. Just hold on.
Yep, just bear with that.
He'll be here soon, I guess.
Oh,
Right.
That's always good stuff. That's always a good stuff.
I forgot to put my food in there.
Hey, my dad liked the video. All right. I hope he wasn't there when we were just talking about the drugs, because that might be why we lost some views.
It was there. I'm pretty sure it was
Probably was. Sorry, Dad. But yeah. Oh no, not that video.
What the hell?
That is one of my other friends. He's trying to pick up chicks.
Oh, what the hell?
He's trying to pick up chicks.
Oh,
Hold on,
licking the camera and shit. Like,
Let me find the right video. Hold on a second. It wasn't that guy. It was this other guy. That's bullshit. Where is it?
This man knows like half a CN.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This is my brother, my hero. Oh, I guess he just liked something. But yeah, my brother, my hero. He's coming over here in April. He's from Japan, and he's half Japanese and stuff.
Like your actual brother?
Yeah.
That's
he's
super cool.
Yeah, my dad's son. Yeah. He's he just reacted to my video laughing because I'm talking about it right now. Hey, my hero, how's it going? How's it going? We have to talk a little slow on the English because his English isn't there yet, but he is going to be super fluent after a year being here in the States. I'm looking forward to seeing you here.
Oh, he's coming to Seattle?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta have him in the show.
Cool.
Yeah.
We
I don't know about Seattle, but he's coming here in Washington, and he'll be in the States very soon.
Yeah, not Seattle. So expensive.
Yeah.
It's this
I
guy
like
that's
living where I live, and I don't plan on moving back to Seattle.
I used to live in like West.
Here we go.
I live in Redmond.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
So
Damn.
this right here is
It's so
on a
different.
second.
Like
we had to
Hold on
like
a
do a carrying party out there one time.
this
And my
was
boss
the
took-
rave that I shot earlier this week, and it was a pretty big rave. It was fat, and yeah.
I want to pull up to the next rave.
Yeah. I shot this rave Saturday to Saturday to Sunday pretty much, because it was it went from 11 to 4 a.m. And yeah, you probably can't see me, but I'm like behind the DJ person. You can't see me in this, but I'm behind the DJ person. Yeah, I'm behind that DJ person. And here's another one. And like I'm going from like the stage over here to like behind the DJs filming them, and I got footage of it on my computer. Oh, I could probably pull that up actually.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I could just pull that up. So yeah, let me get that going for you guys. Hold on a second. Let me just open that. Oh, let me get this there because that thing jumps. So boop, real quick, and that you can see my desktop doing its thing with the capture, and bam. Let's get DaVinci open, and you guys can see some of this footage that I got of these DJs. As long as my shit will open, there it goes. We are not sponsored by DaVinci Resolve Studio 8, but if they want to, I will take that money. and use it to add to my production. And no, we're not doing the update right now. So let's get some of that up. Yeah, this is probably good. Boop, and then grab this. Hit this. Bam, bam. Control F. Bam. And this is not the best clip. This one has a lot of shaky footage.
Dude, the front is trippy.
Right.
It's too shaky on that one. I have a lot better footage.
Bro, what was he doing with his neck,
shaky.
though?
That was because I could tell that was the clip where I was going backwards. And, like, I was looking at the monitor while filming it backwards. Hold on. Let me find the right clip here that's not so shaky.
Are you recording feed?
Yeah, this was this cat DJ guy. This guy was fucking dope as fuck. But yeah, let me get the right kind of clip on here. That's not it. Come on, give me a good clip. I want a good clip.
And he started the feed again.
That's just showing DJ stuff. Hold on a sec. I got a ton of these, and I forget which ones are the cool ones. That kind of shit. This guy fucking killed his shit, man. Oh my gosh.
How many DJs did they have?
I filmed at least 5. I think they had like 7. And yeah, the DJs got paid by the $5 admission fee that was through the door, and everything else was just people we knew that would put on the show. And we just did this to just as a test run to see like what we are capable of, like what kind of show we could do if we actually got all of our friends together and then like hired all the DJs we know that, and these are all local DJs on local sets. And yeah, this shit was fucking dope as fuck. This shit was so fucking cool.
Were they smoking in there or what?
Yeah.
I don't see like one black person there.
I got you. Let me go to Fat Crowd.
I got you.
No, I got you, bro. I got you. One, that guy he just has the bleach mask on right now. But I got you. Representation is important. There he is.
That's it. That's all you
That's
gotta
the
say.
one.
Oh my God.
It's alright. What do you expect?
Right.
That's funny, bro.
Let me see if I can find Sub-Zero real quick. Because Sub-Zero was killing it. Was he in Crowd or Fat Crowd? I think he was in Crowd. But yeah, this was the rave I was filming for, and it was fucking dope as fuck. It was so fun.
It was fun.
It was very fun. Let's see what I got here. Feet. Yeah, looking for Sub-Zero.
You guys had a good number of people too.
Yeah. In the before 12, it was just like staying at like 25% like capacity, and then after midnight, it filled up so fucking quick because that's when ravers show up. They don't show up until
early
after midnight.
Yeah.
They go from like midnight to 4, and that's when they go as hard as fucking possible. Also, that's when all the drugs kick in.
Exactly.
Molly and all that bullshit.
That's right. Alright, what am I doing? Am I doing anything? I think that's just I didn't realize I was pressing record.
No, like I learned a lesson. I'll never do Molly with somebody that's emotional.
Yeah, that's a good
Never
lesson.
do it and have your Molly partner leave you.
No, I did
Oh,
I did
man.
Molly. Well, she was a friend, but like
I've
She was
never
already
done any of
emotional.
that stuff, so
Once
like,
the shit
I
kicked
don't
in,
even know.
and I'm just like
But I've
chilling,
seen
trying to
people
enjoy
on
my shit. And she was just like telling me about her whole life, and I'm like, I don't want to tell her to stop, but like, stop.
I did it one time in high school. Never again.
Yeah, I'm good on
That 5 minutes after I took it, it showed me, yeah, that's not for you.
Nah.
You don't do these kinds of things. So,
Yeah.
yeah, never again. And that shows
I
how
did
real
Molly, like twice in my life.
peer pressure is. Very real.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Very real.
It is very real. I agree with that. Let's see. Oh, that's the only other guy. I found him.
A black guy with a cowboy hat on.
No, he has a loop. Oh, it is a cap. No, it's a Luffy hat.
Yeah, it's a Luffy hat.
It's a Luffy hat. It's just pointed at the back. But there he is.
Hey, maybe it's dark there. I don't know.
It is dark. I know. It's hard to see. It's it's a rave.
Yeah. The way people are dancing is funny as hell, bro.
Dude,
I would have had a blast laughing.
Man.
Dude, it was actually so fun shooting this. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It was so fun shooting this.
Then you said it was Saturday?
Yeah.
We fucking got wrecked downtown till like fucking 3.
Was that I want to find the newer ones. Oh wait, no, I did older. Our last one first. Jumping. Stop in a second. There's Luffy hat again.
No, he's white. Yeah, he's white.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just because of the lights. The lights are flashing super bright white light in it. Oh, I hit reverse. Just trying to hit stop.
Were you deaf for like a while after this shit?
Yeah,
loud as fuck.
practically. I mean, I had my headphones on, but and that saved my ears a lot. Oh shit. Yeah, that saved my ears a lot, but yeah, dude, this thing was so dope. I can't wait to edit this thing. I got down for a second. I think I started doing this. What am I doing?
I don't know. Oh hell no! Oh shit!
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy, man.
Can you imagine how you feel the next day though, swinging your neck like that? God.
Whiplash. A lot of whiplash. But yeah, that was the lightning after. Bam. And yeah, it was fucking crazy. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me turn that off now. Bam. Bam. There we are. Was is good. We are chilling. And bam. And bam. 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 So yeah, that was the lightning after. A rave hosted by, well, one of the hosts. I mean, it takes a lot of people to do that. But the person that brought all the sound, all the subwoofers, all the boxes, and everything like that was my good friend Dylan Wright. And he is the head guy at, I forget his production company. I'm sorry, Dylan. I will link it in the description of this video. And you can check out his stuff. There's other guys, too, that I'm forgetting, and they will all be linked in the description. And the other thing I did that has dropped recently is
Chocolate milk?
no, not chocolate milk. Why would you say chocolate milk?
Because you recently dropped some chocolate milk.
Shut up. That was not chocolate milk. I mean, it basically is. But it's not at the same time, okay?
Alright.
It's not. So the other thing that has dropped recently is the song Urgency, which I also helped shoot. And the other person that shot that was Shots by Uzi. And Shots by Uzi edited this video, but I helped shoot it, and I'm even in it. I'm in the video. I didn't know I was going to be, but I am. So we're gonna play that next, I guess. And then after that, hopefully, people will show up. And if not, I will show you this other funny video that has to do with what happened in Miami on January 4th. And you will see that. You will see all of that. Well, you will see. You will see. You will see. This one out now. And you can check that shit out. And we will. And play the damn song. There we go. And this is out now. So you can check this out. Check your local listings. I don't think you guys can hear it. I can hear it on my headphones.
I was here when you were recording it, bro. I saw that. I think I was.
You were?
No, what was that? Oh, no, I was leaving for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, this was recorded at FPS.
Yeah, I did. I had to wait till like fucking 2 a.m. So.
Oh, let me make sure OBS is on. Yeah, it's not even on. So no one's know what I'm talking about. But there we go.
Oh, they're here.
Yeah, I was like, I heard somebody.
There's no way to rewind, huh?
No.
That's the fun
it's
part.
on YouTube.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they put it
Oh,
on
shoot. Yeah, let me check.
I don't know. My brother's YouTube.
All right. Well, I'm going to just look up Urgency.
You can do that. I mean, let's see how that works. Cause wait, do you follow them on YouTube?
I'm about to just look up Urgency and see if it
Right there.
Oh, wow. Look at that. It's right there.
Look at that. If you look up Urgency, it is the 5th video down. So here we go. This was edited by Shots by Uzi, and I shot some of this, and the rest of it was shot by Shots by Uzi. And he is a great producer of video content, and there I am in the video. And this was shot at FPS Video and Sound. But yeah, all the slow-mos, all those are mine for sure. Because I've used, I did a lot of slow-mo clips. So that was Urgency by Take and Chris OG. Yeah, I helped with that.
It's pretty dope.
All right. But yeah, speaking of Chris OG, he should be arriving in the building very shortly with Sammy and all of them. Well, yeah. So yeah. Oh, someone's watching on my YouTube. All right.
Are you streaming on YouTube and Facebook?
And Twitch.
And Twitch.
Yeah.
3 platforms.
3 platforms at once. Yes. Alright. But yeah, it usually just gets watched more than people come live. Like sometimes we'll have like 5-6 people show up live, but at a time.
Afterwards, people do
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah. We'll
That's
usually
usually
get
how
like
it goes.
20 something views like after it's done with the live stream, and then like the next day it'll be like 40 something, and the next day it's at 60 to 70. It usually doubles for at least 3 to 4 or 5 days. And it usually hits about 100 something views each time. That's usually what we do.
It's just the start, you know, we're going to keep doing it.
Yeah,
So
and the
see
more
where it
exposure you're
goes.
gonna get, yeah.
Exactly. And figure out more ways to market this stuff. And we finally nailed our live performances. And just in time, too, because we got Chris OG in the building and Hood Chucky, and they're about to perform their song, Show Me.
Yeah.
So you already know what time it is. We're going to get some cameras set up for the performance area, and they're going to just go right at it.
I got this.
How's it going, girl?
So stay tuned for that. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to cue you up on some nonsense I found, and then I'm going to move all this shit.
Some nonsense.
Yes.
That Miami nonsense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo. What up? We got Chris OG right here. Hey, we played your video, Urgency.
Oh,
He was like watching that YouTube and shit. We searched it, it was like the third video.
I am
Yeah.
double time.
That's
It's going down.
It's going down.
Hell yeah, man. Good. It's the most we ever did this show, bro. We usually do an hour. But look where we at right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying.
Hey, it's good though.
Yeah, bro.
You got me in this motherfucker. We finna turn it up.
Yup. Chris OG is gonna perform, and the homie Chuck Hood.
Chuck Hood.
Chuck Hood.
Chuck Hood.
Yeah.
Check your hood.
Check your hood. You already know. I was talking about the Super Bowl, bro.
Huh? Come in week.
Cut him a little
Cut
bit.
him. Oh, I got you.
You gotta leave. That's a good one, bro.
I don't know, but I was about to say, bro, we need to do that garage performance too, nigga. That we be seeing these weak ass niggas do. That they be performing those weak ass songs, nigga. We need to go down the
I'm
garage
going to get you
and have the
on
mic standing.
Oh,
You feel me?
on the Miami situation.
What? Oh, you ain't seen niggas like do their singles in garages, nigga, and having the mic just sitting down.
Yeah.
Or like
So
the niggas
January
outside of
4th
niggas' apartments and niggas just have the mic just standing. And niggas are just
January
rapping,
4th,
nigga.
something
Nigga can be
went
sitting on
down.
third
Oh,
line,
you
nigga,
mean like
oh
the
my-
on the block type shit?
Yes,
We're gonna
nigga, we
pull
need
that
to do
up
that, nigga.
Because it was
We
one
need
of the
to do
funniest
that,
news
nigga.
reports
On the
I've
block,
seen
nigga.
in
On the
Nigga,
block.
nigga on the block, nigga. Dead ass, nigga.
long time.
That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, put that bitch on.
We just put that on. We just put that on. We already played that for everyone.
Fuck it. Well, play my other shit then. Fuck it.
Nah, we gotta show this one thing. We gotta show this one thing first.
But he said some weird shit that happened in Miami.
You missed it for that. You guys, I thought you were gonna be.
Hey, it was traffic, dog. It was traffic.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know I'd be spinning, man. If I was driving, I'd have been here. You know what I'm saying? But somebody takes extra turns, and you know what I'm saying? Going this way and that way, missing exits, can't see. Where she at? I was trying to talk shit. She ain't here.
Oh, cool. It's already in there. Perfect.
Yeah, like I was saying, somebody missing exits and she on the phone. She hey, she on the phone. She didn't go. You know.
You said what? Are you still live?
Yeah.
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 All this
Hey,
time.
here,
It's
wipe
crazy,
this in
right?
the kitchen for me.
I was trying to be quiet. Am I being too loud?
No, you good.
Okay. You said what? There's something that happened.
I said, what in the kitchen?
Alright, well then we're just gonna let this up the other way.
Just wet the darkest half.
Not that they told Nida if they have another girl, they're gonna make her kid. This is Layla.
Violation. They can't love you that much.
And listen. Hey, he ain't sucking no more.
You can't love you that much.
What?
Man, bro, you see on my charger?
So like what, this right here?
Yep. Rolling with Johnny Fish for anything you down to do.
Nah, man. You have to talk about somebody else.
You wasn't here. My choice. We was here. You would get.
Will?
I'll put my hand in my pocket and take everything you got right now.
That's out. No, that's a lot from the pit of hell.
How's that? She'll help you.
That's really a lot from the pit of hell. And then you have to ask her. That's like, no, you ain't gonna get shit.
January.
Hey, you finna roll one of them fat things?
I am.
Sure. She is.
You know how to twist this?
She be picky, bro. She don't let niggas twist, nigga.
Brother,
Like she
don't
get
ever
weed,
you know
she
that.
has to roll her weed, bro.
Brother, don't ever disrespect me.
When she,
Pull
with
this
the
up on my
niggas,
phone.
I mean, you know.
Let me pull it up on my phone.
With the
Can't find
niggas
that
that
shit?
I roll there
It's-
with.
I have to be
They don't
signed
roll.
into this other account so I can pull it up on a
Niggas-
message. And I don't have
niggas
the
that don't roll
login
weed.
info on this computer. So it's annoying. And it's a problem. So I'm going to just forward it to mine. And then
Yeah, bro, you got my charger?
What? Yeah, I got it
Yeah.
over here. I got it over here.
What?
You think you can twist that one?
I can't. I don't think.
She can make it work.
Right here.
We gonna see how you,
Alright.
you throw down.
It is very eminent, guys. Just hold on a second. Why didn't I show it?
Let's talk to lessons more. I'm not your what he tell you kiss you. I respect you for it. Take your pussy.
Oh, yeah, it's this one. It's this one.
Resume display itself. Get a type to run payloads and save yourself.
Where is it?
Back.
Maybe it was on this.
Yeah.
If I think about something,
Dude, no, where is it? There it is. I found it. It was on this. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I could have just had this up. I could have just had this up. But I was looking at the wrong freaking thing. I was thinking it's that. It's this. It's this. This shit right here, man.
He can be there with the no. No.
Alright.
No.
Where's my... Fuck. You got it.
This man was looking for his headphones. He said, where is my headphones?
It's whatever. As long as this is what...
Hey, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That was not real, was it?
No, that's a real news story in Miami. That's a real
No,
news
I
story.
mean like dudes
But,
jumping
yeah.
out the window.
You guys are about to
Hold
see
on.
it. Here. You guys are about to see this news story in a second. I'm gonna wait for it to be over on your end, and then I'm gonna replay that for the audience. But you guys see this shit, man. Oh my gosh. You guys see this shit. Alright. Refresh. Oh my gosh, it always mutes the sound every time. There we go. I can't watch both. And I just moved it again.
Shut up, boy.
Alright. I can check it on here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, bro.
What the fuck is this shit? Hanging out with Mama? Never?
You better put your motherfucking headphones on. Oh, bro.
Okay, I love you, but
You think it has inmates yelling at him?
Yeah, you better put your motherfucking headphones on. Well, I wanna fuck your wife, bro. Hey, Bato. Hey, Bato, I wanna fuck your wife.
That's funny.
Hey, Bato, I'm gonna give your wife some hard dick. I ain't fucked in 3 years.
That's funny though. He complaining about that shit.
You know what?
It's funny how he complaining about the shit.
Yeah, that's what make it like fucking move, bro. What are you talking about? Fucking
Just leave, nigga.
fucking move,
Yeah.
bro. Like what?
He's pointing to.
Go get a hotel,
right
get your
there.
finances
That's him.
right. And get
That's the guy!
You see him pointing at the guy? That's the guy that be harassing me.
Alright.
Ryan Ray's apartment building. You know how hard it is to relax when someone's jerking off across the way and yelling they're gonna your wife? It's impossible to relax. In a downtown Miami high-rise, they've been
Yeah, man. Fuck your wife.
ain't no relaxing over there.
Wow.
First day we moved in, my wife and I got cool and someone started screaming, they want to my wife. Look, there he is, there's a guy saying he wants my wife.
Hey, my thought gonna fuck your wife? I'm done. Bro, is this some real shit or is this like some NSL shit? Saturday Night Live
No, this
type
is
of
the news. This is News 10 Miami.
What
You can
the
look it up.
Jerking off across the way.
No.
yelling
News
they're
10.
gonna your wife. It's impossible.
News 10 Miami.
In a
You can look it
downtown
up.
Miami
January
high-rise,
4th.
They've been robbed of their
This year.
The building sits in the shadow over the federal detention center, and they say they're
Hey, that nigga funny, bro. That nigga deserves a
First day we moved in, my wife and I got cool and someone started screaming, they want to my wife. Look, there he is, there's a guy saying he wants my wife.
Hey, my the fuck your wife?
Breaking news.
Oh, bro.
Recreational space.
Yeah, they put a luxury apartment next to a precinct.
Jerking off across the lake and yelling they're gonna your wife. It's impossible to relax.
It's impossible to relax.
Robbed of their relaxation.
The building sits in the shadow over the federal detention center, and they say they're incarcerated.
Like years or something.
First day we moved in, my wife and I got cool and someone started screaming, they want my wife. So there he is, there's a guy saying he wants my wife.
Not the big cry.
You want something like,
Oh man, breaking news.
Oh, you can check on your app.
Alright.
Where your shit at? I know you got some shit. Where your shit at?
Probably smoke.
You know you're checking.
Oh, you still got it rolled up over there. Okay, I see you. You're holding out.
You know I be smoking, bro. I smoked like, was it like 6 minutes before you got here?
It's ugly hanging on my back.
But you ain't smoking right now, though. You ain't smoking right now, though.
Alright.
Tap in with the real tap in. You know, man, we're about to take this shit over, man. You feel me? You know, me and my brother got some shit coming. I'm telling you, like, yeah. Like, you niggas is about to be like, what?
Hey, we gonna come through that bitch yelling out, speaking like Sauce Walker. Hey, hey.
Hey!
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Ooh, wee.
We're in here. In this bitch.
But nah, I ain't finna say that.
Yeah, you feel me? Free all my brothers.
I was gonna say something,
I mean,
but I ain't really did it.
You know, fuck your ops, free my brothers. I mean, 1, 2, and 3. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
All right,
So
we're
in the line,
you know, I'm right here.
We're gonna do this like a commercial, right?
You can't leave me out.
We've been streaming for like over 2 hours now.
Yeah.
That's way past what we normally
It's
do.
supposed to be an hour, nigga. Look how far we is now.
It's good, man. Hey.
No, it's late.
You the boss.
It's late.
You the boss.
It's late. It's supposed to be 6:30, ending at the latest. We are at 7. We're at 7.
You know, rappers and shit be fashionably late.
Man, yeah, they do.
What you think about that shit?
That shit,
That's
that's commentary.
Yeah, they seem like it's gonna be like right there on the edge.
And on the side.
Every since she has a highway.
Oh, we're gonna perform eventually.
You know, like
Eventually, once it gets going, you know.
You feel me? Once we get this woods going, it's up from there.
It's only up from there. Hey, but hey, put my other music video on there. Yeah. Look.
Yeah, I was telling her, because why didn't she? Because she got her house moved, and she like her mom had just moved already. So she turned it down. Like what is it? I forgot what she said.
Here, what's the name of the channel again?
No, I'm trying to figure out what she
Just type in my name.
Her mom got it, so they paid for like her mom, like they paid over her mom's house. She's like she's already paid it, and something afterwards too late for them. Trying to find a place and everything. They like the shit.
That one?
What is it? I think
Hell no! Who the fuck is that?
Chris
A
what?
bunch of Chris OGs.
When the fuck did there become a what?
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You can copy it.
Look on that channel though. It's on that channel.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
You gotta get a copyright on your shit.
I do. There's like 5 different niggas pretending to be me and shit. No. It's that cockback gang. Yeah. Just type in the name of the song. It's
Why is
cockback.
your channel referencing this?
Here, nigga.
You gotta have links to your channel on all your content.
I didn't post it, brother.
Fair enough, but you gotta make it happen.
I mean, shit, we can go copy it.
You gotta make it happen.
150 subscribers? Yeah, gangland, nigga. Don't stop playing with us.
What's
Cockback
the name?
gang. CBG cockback gang.
Cockback gang.
That tree, still standing strong to this day. It doesn't even appear. It looks exactly like like exactly.
Who got some scissors?
Then we were talking about what is it? The Christ cheese.
You got scissors there?
And
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Over there.
Violation gang. Hold on. Let me see the laptop. Click on the thing.
Thank you.
Wasn't it
Violation
Ernst's
gang.
sister?
Go to the first one. Go down to his shit.
And I think she knows.
Right there. There it is.
Okay, so okay, that's
Lost my mind to the streets when I denied the feeling. Can't trust none. I'm not that type of nigga. Word on the streets, we high as five, nigga. I heard he got banged. Shit, we might have killed him. Cockback gang, I ain't lying, nigga. I'm shy, seeing I'm real, and I still lot of bitches. Put bitches on, and I try to build. But I ain't check those in their lines. That's how I gotta be. Dope head like Chris Rock. I fell in love with popping peas. I just do my own thing, never stats to bleak. Just come like crash the whip. Rock the over and let him have that shit. Rapper trying to get it poppin', bitch. I been slamming shit. All head shots, you can never see your man again. Got niggas wildin' out with this shit like Nick Cannon did. I'm tryna pop out and pop something, fuck your dead ass. Every time I walk out, I be dipped like a mannequin. Dead ass friends, if you ain't hear that shit, let me say it again. If you see me with the blick, I'm tryna drop something. 50s fuck the whole block up and make the cops come. Cock back out. I said cock back out. Twice life that I live, I can't lie, this shit hurts. I never be the same, they put my cousin on the shirt. Real shit, what I speak, I can't lie on the verse. I've been praying for a change, but it keeps getting worse. Shit, just came home, now my nigga in the dirt. Still gotta go and see my family, I know I'ma make it work. Niggas claiming that they rockin', they ain't even blow they stick. Came up from the basement, now it's time to do my shit. John knocking nigga out, smash his head with a brick. Try that nigga by the curb, this little buddy trying to trick. Never been the top of steel, I take a nigga out of shit. Real West Seattle baby, they ain't fucking with the red.
Yeah, here's the audio. The audio's on my headphones. The audio's good.
I don't take a shit with tech. Did you get him that name? 30, where I'm going crazy, switching through lanes. Never said shit when I got stuck in that cage. Can't fuck with you, bitch. You ain't getting me paid. This shit right here some cut. This shit might be laced. I put the strap out the closet. That shit might be cut. Ain't no way I'm fucking with her. She would think it was jet. I'm on my bitch right now, man. She might just go get.
Yo.
On the net, man. You know we don't play. We don't play.
That's yours. I like it. That's yours. No, that's his lighter. He left it. He left.
You need to check my lighter, nigga. That's my lighter.
We got robbed again.
It was up in my face.
How you niggas popping me for my shit?
We robbed you.
Foul. Why me? That's out.
Ay, ay, ay.
Here, bro,
Ay,
you
ay, ay.
wanna talk shit? You wanna look at it?
Sure, I might keep it.
Oh, let me see that. Welcome, boy.
All right. It's time. It's time. Let's do a live performance. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Which one?
Let's do it.
The audience has been waiting
Brother's finna get you in my
for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Let's do this shit.
Fashionably late though. You know what I'm talking about? Fashionably late.
At least spark the weed out. Let's get high.
Let's get hard. You
All right.
No, it was her that was.
This is how we're gonna do it. All right. This is how we're gonna do it, though. Your mic is over. And if you want to bounce, you're good to go. If you want to stay for it, go. Stay for it. It's all good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, let's go. Be inside. All right. On this mic, we need Sammy. On this mic, we need you.
Watch you. You're on the one that's like the booth shit.
The one that's all over there.
Yep.
And I'm going to go back there and I'm going to be PAing. Yeah. So. And there's some seats back here too if you guys want to sit back here. If you girls want to sit back here and smoke, you can sit back here and smoke. We got some seats. Yeah. You're going to be on that mic?
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Just take that. Whoop. Yep. Perfect. Here, I got it. That's the damn box. Someone's got to clear this.
I got
All right, cool.
Can I use that adapter right there?
Something like that.
Good.
You're right on here, so you'll probably be standing. If it's a little too tall, I got you.
What are they doing? Rapping or
Bam. Yeah. Bam.
Oh God, that's L.
Wait, can I? Yeah, can you
Oh no. Oh no. Up no.
All right. Yep. Yeah, a little. About there. And then this one, probably turn this up just a bit. Bam, bam, bam. Testing. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 4. Yo.
Yeah, my name is Mike. Sometimes I'm
Up, nah. Oh, nah.
You said sometimes I like a mic and I.
Your mic is good. His mic is good. Yep. That's good.
I was say, damn, I would brother can go.
What? Just a bit over head level.
You see the mind.
Right about there. Cool. This shit can be turned off. All right. Then we switch to BAM. We adjust the focus. BAM. Switch that one to about there. Perfect. This guy here. Right about there.
Use that McDonald's.
And then just pivot to win it.
There's some in it.
Rotation station. There it is. All right, so you'll have camera right behind where you're at. And yeah. Right there is good.
Turn the light on.
Bam. Now I'm right here.
Sam, you got the light?
And honestly, I might just do that. Just focus. Cool.
Don't hit me with that it's what shit. Y'all doctored that bitch 4 different times.
No, I only doctored it twice. That bitch
Ain't
had
that
holes.
wrong. That means it's wet.
Hey, she
Like,
gonna
just
cut
because
my price
it's
of
wet,
that.
like it don't mean nothing. It's wet. It got holes in it.
Even with me
There's
trying to
holes
doctor
everywhere
that
over
bitch.
here.
And then we can
There's a hole
always
right here. There's a hole right here. There's a hole right
another
here.
wood.
All right.
Bro, I'm about to
You
pull
guys
this
let me
wood,
know
my
when
nigga.
you're ready.
Yeah, homies. Bro.
Hey, I'll pull out another wood.
Bro, fuck, bro. This shit's hella annoying.
That
Niggas can't even fucking
throw
smoke.
wood. Hey, don't throw the wood out the window.
Oh my God, if I was in a car, I was driving, nigga, that did that, I would toss this whole wood. Get home. Fuck this wood. No, it's cool. I'm not gonna just put this shit out and just get this shit out the bomb. Just gonna take little cold pieces, nigga. You cut pieces, you put it in the bomb.
Let me see.
Hey,
See what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that shit's gonna hit.
I'm just gonna re-roll it.
The woods. It is that package. Yeah.
Shut up. I'm
Thank
hungry.
you. Make whatever prepared you need to because we gotta get this going. And
I said thank you. I said thank you.
I said hurry up.
This is not
Let's go.
Yeah, my shit.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's
That
it.
shit busted, dude.
We actually had hood last night.
I'm gonna have to cut all of this in the edit. We're doing this live. That means it's gotta be knocked out.
We got it.
We got
And I've been craving the
Be
seafood
quiet.
oil,
You
so what's
had
up?
baked beans for dinner. So
You're making.
That cabbage was busted too.
What it is, what it ain't. I've been craving a seafood boil.
Chris OG. Hood Chucky.
That's what I even had. What I was I went to Costco.
The song Show Me. Coming as soon as possible.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Play that shit. Hood Chucky, you ready?
Where's the scissors at? Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
I said, "Cry, bitch." Damn. She
She said put her on.
So yeah, just be aware of where the camera is.
I got you.
And Sammy, you do your shit, man.
Wait, nah, so I just do it right here.
These should be behind me.
Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna start this.
Wait, I don't think niggas can see. Can niggas see? I mean, really?
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Go ahead. Play that shit, eh? That shit busting, right?
Yep. And I'm gonna have you step up a little bit, Chris.
Oh, yeah,
Right about there. That's good. That's good. And then we need a light on him, so I'm gonna get a light on him.
Can you turn on the kitchen light?
Yeah, fuck it. That'll work.
That'll work. No, you can't. Hey, that's kind of cool though. I like that. Keep that shit up.
I don't know if it's gonna keep up my steady.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna steady out.
Is it better on the screen?
Yeah, you can see both of you. All right, you guys ready? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Let's do this.
Hood Chucky. Oh, no. Up, nah. Up, nah. Up, nah. Don't tell me that you love me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you need me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you love me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you need me, yeah. Yeah. Show me. Hey, show me. Hey, show me. Up, nah.
I need to stack this paper. I made my mind up. Get the grind up. I stick your mans up. Put some hands up. And all I'm shaking. I gotta get it off the rust. I'm a side on my mind. Gotta keep the pipe and look both ways. No, you can't rewind. Family foes in this. And never pass your pistol. I might just lead to your demise. You don't want that shit, boy. You can see it in my eyes.
Don't tell me that you love me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you need me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you love me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you need me, yeah.
Back against the wall. Who the fuck I'm supposed to call?
Got kicked out.
School for so
Jigging in the hall.
Fuck a little bit, I gotta go. I
Gotta fucking ball.
Military mindset of my side of my.
Out of my.
Little Legos on my grind. Wanna see the top, but they don't wanna shine. Bitch, I'm 10 times 10. You know I always been at my circle small. That shit used to be going crazy with crazy serving cookie.
I feel like
crazy where we're at right now because we really
you came from nothing.
Street shit hella cold, but niggas know how.
Come on.
And when they ask who he is, we the city. We
keep it jumping. Don't tell me that you love me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you need me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you love me, yeah. Want you to show me. Don't tell me that you need me, yeah. Yeah. Show me. Hey, show me. Hey, show me. Up, nah.
All right. That was Chris OG. That was Chris OG, Hood Chucky.
Come on.
Show Me. Out now. Actually, no.
Free my
Out
brother's
next
tech,
week.
nigga.
Out next week. The video is out next week.
Next week.
That's right.
Next week.
That's right, because we're going to knock this out in the next, like, 3 days. We're going to have that video out next week.
That means we got to get outside this recording.
I mean, you gotta get this way.
Yeah, we already got the video. Show me. We got to just edit it.
We got to do something else.
We gotta put some different things. It gotta look different than the first one. We can't use none of the scenes that we got. They get a little piece. We gotta do a whole new.
What? Hold on.
Because I got hella people. It's gonna be
shit.
different people coming. It's gonna be totally like.
We're reshooting it now.
They messy. They got the little preview. You feel me? They got the little preview, but like, I mean, like it can. I feel like it'll be better.
It'll be better, dude. We did a great shoot. We're not going to use any of that.
We can still use that. We can still use that, but we're about to add like hell more to that.
Well, this is not coming out next week.
I want to at least like get us some like outside of here. We don't like outside. I wanted to like. I mean, I don't know.
The camera's right there. The camera's right there.
I don't know. I just feel like like it should just be like different scenes. We're just like 2 to 3 scenes. It's good.
Killing me.
Because we got people doing 3. We got people doing donuts. You feel me? We got race cars.
Why can't we do that for the next song?
Next song?
Nah.
That's what I mean, a little bit or. We made it. Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
We
already got a whole full video of good stuff.
We can do the
Plus,
one.
is Take going to be available for that one?
Nah.
Exactly. Like, and Take's in that song.
But that's why he was here. We did that one spot.
I know.
So he could be in it. That's what we're doing a little bit something else. That's what I'm saying.
A little bit, not a lot.
Not a lot. It's like,
not a lot.
Just like two or three scenes. Maybe.
Yeah.
So you gotta cut them in there, You know what I'm talking about. You know what the job is, man. Come on.
No, I don't, because you changed the job. You changed the job and you pretend that was the job the whole time. That's not.
That's not brother shit. That's not brother shit.
It's not professional production shit.
Hey, that's not brother shit.
We want to move towards professional productions because professional means we
live,
get paid. Professional means we get paid.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to move towards, professional productions. And that's not... All right.
We a work in process, and you know that it's a work in process.
It is a work in process, but we got to move towards doing shit.
And I'm telling you, it's going to go, and it's going to look filthy. And
we have to have a consistency.
Look.
We have to have a formula that we know works, and we do that with all the shit that we want to work. So it always works. But we're going to talk about that later. Thank you for coming to us for Talk About It, a social commentary about good people heading better places where change is always possible, because shit always changes, apparently. Tune in next time for a 1 hour podcast, which is what we're always supposed to be, but we're at 2 hours and 23 minutes right now. So stay tuned for the next one, where we will have Malcolm and my father join as co-hosts, and possibly Brandon. We might have 5 co-hosts for that one. And we will see who the next live performance is. Goodbye, everybody. I'm freaking tired. Good night.